One of the biggest goals for many artists is trying to get emotion through in their paintings. Now, one of the best subjects to do this is obviously portraits. Portraits, whether they be drawing or painting, are actually the best subject where you can test and experiment different methods and techniques to get this effect across. But you can see it, so it's easier to gauge than, say, a landscape or a still life. So what I want to do this Monday, the 12th of January, I would like to teach you how you can not just create emotion in a portrait, but something that you can actually use for any subject. And that will be literally for a marine, for a landscape, for a still life, because it's the same process. This Monday, I would like to present you with one of my paintings. It is a portrait that I did of a man called Ian. Now, Ian was a very big personality, but let's just say he was a person with a big personality who had suffered and who had really weathered a very hard life. And the person that I had in front of me was able to tell big stories, able to tap into his emotions, able to tell me basically the journey of his life. And that big personality was basically written on his face. So my goal with painting this painting of Ian was to try to get the story, the emotion that he had through to the painting, through the painting, and just hope that the spectators could feel his emotion. Now, this is one of my favorite paintings because I feel like personally the emotion is so strong. So with this painting, I would love to show you the steps that I went through, and I would also love to show you how you can use these and again apply these in any subject, whether it's not a portrait but a still life, landscape, or whatever. So this Monday, the 12th of January, that's what we're going to be doing so that you can improve the emotional side of your own paintings, which I think is very important. And I know that for most artists, that's what they're actually striving for. So that's just going to be lots of fun. Now, if you decide that you want to paint along with me, that is perfect. So come along, paint along, and if you do, you will actually get a critique of the painting that you've done during the live. Now, if you can't make it on Monday, that's just fine. Just by inscribing, you'll get the course recording that you can watch over and over again, because in both cases, you keep the recording for life. You have live access. So this Monday, a huge live. This is very rare for me to do a portrait in the live sessions. Make the most of it because I don't know when the next time is going to be. So that said, click the link below. You're going to see the link for the course down in the comments and join me on Monday.